an immense mausoleum of white marble built in Agra between 1631 and 1648 by order of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife. Muslim art in India, one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. Look at that. Just take a look at that. Marble. Look at the tops, look at the domes, look at the symmetry. 1631. 1631. No cranes, no power tools. Everybody knows in order to cut marble, you need diamonds. You need a diamond saw. In order to polish marble, go look it up. You need a wet saw. Like, it has to be polishing it, and then it has to have water shooting out at the same exact time. Let's just keep going. Remember this. With the mosque, the guest house, and the main gateway on the south, the outer courtyard and its cloisters were added subsequently and completed in 1653. Okay. Look at all this. How much is it worth today? Takes 22 years to build. Look at this. 32 million rupee. Look, materials, labor. Look, transportation. Artisans. Look, the architects added to the toll. Architects. Artisans. Like, what? It's like they put this all together to try and make this make sense so that you can believe it. I'm gonna tear this to pieces. Look at the inside of this building. Look at that hallway. Look at the floor. Look at the archway. You're telling me in 1632, you guys what? You guys got a piece of marble that's a solid piece. It's a solid piece of marble. A solid piece. So in 1632, you guys what? Got a big, huge block of marble. That size, that size, that size, that size, that size. And what? You carved that perfectly with perfect symmetry, geometric. Look at the floor. Look at this right here. Just look at that. Everything in here is intricately perfect. Perfect sound symmetry, perfect cymatics. Look at that. What lasers were you using in 1632? Look at this marble room. This is marble. This is 1632. Look at all the Tartarian arches in here. Look at the beautiful symmetry of that. Just look at it. Are you kidding me right now? Take a look at that. Look at it. Look at these archways. This is solid marble. This is a solid marble piece. Not only is it a solid marble piece, you have to understand the door isn't this big. So what? You guys, what? You built this? You built this before you built the door? How did you even make that out of solid marble? How did you even cut that? With a hammer and a chisel. You gotta be kidding me. All my days. Look at that ceiling. Look at these archways. Look at the perfect symmetry of this. I've been on a construction crew. I've seen the guys putting up the pathetic steel beams in our pathetic buildings. Just to do that in 2024, you all know they use a green laser. But here in 1632, look at this floor. Look, that's edged. Like, that comes up, like, that's not flat. This isn't flat. Like, look at that floor. Look at that. Please use your critical thinking here. You think they built this in 1632? Are you kidding me? And they want to make up this story like, oh, he built this for his... No, they didn't. Okay? Look at that door. It looks like if you go through that door, you're going to be in heaven. Are you kidding me right now? With a hammer and a chisel. What? I love this right here. Take a look at that. Just look at that. Look at the intricacy of every piece of marble. Okay? Just look at that. You know what we build nowadays. In 1632, look at that. This is 3D. All right? This ain't flat. That's inlaid. How are you even cutting marble like that? Look at this. Look at the archway. Look at the floor. Look at the backdrop. What? This is 100% Tartarian. Tartarian. This can't be one of the 7 wonders of the world. It can't be one of the 7 wonders of the world because we made like 100,000 of these. We made like 100,000. Y'all found one and was like, this is the 7th wonder of the world. No, it's not. We got like 100,000 of these. So the Taj Mahal, y'all need to take that off the 7th wonder of the world. There's only 6 wonders of the world right now. I'm sorry. Just take this off. This is It's just another Tartarian building. We have these all over the place. Like, have you not seen the Kremlin? Have you not seen the Kremlin? And just like every Tartarian structure, if you look beneath it, is the rest of the structure. The Taj Mahal is only the goddamn tip of the structure. Look at that. Look at that. The tip. Look. This is 100% Tartarian. They lied to you. Why? Because they had a gorgeous, beautiful marble in the middle of nowhere. And they had to explain it to you. So they made up this story so that you wouldn't question the magnificence of this building. And you didn't until now. Look at that. I didn't make that up. There's somebody on YouTube with 3 million views and they already figured this out. Because you already know after the mud flood, this is what happened. That's just the tip of it. And remember, Tartarians were breatharians. They lived off of ether. They didn't need bathrooms. Okay? So when they built, they didn't build with a bathroom. Now, remember earlier in the video? Remember, they had a mosque, they had a guest house, main gateway, all this stuff, cloisters. Remember, they had the artisans, the architects, right? Right? Remember they had them? Somehow, later on, a toilet complex, an air-conditioned toilet complex, no less, had finally opened near the Taj Mahal Monument in Agra, northern India, one of the world's 7 wonders. A local bigwig, the tourism minister, had been roped in to inaugurate the complex with 11 toilets. So, let me get this straight. Y'all built a marble structure and with mosques, with guest houses and all this other stuff, and you just forgot to make toilets for about 400 or 500 years? Look at this. All this hoopla about toilets, some might wonder, but those who have traveled in India understand only too well. In one of the world's most frequented sightseeing sites, tourists often complain about standing in 40-minute long lines outside stinking toilets and ranking among the foulest tourist experience in the world. There are very few washrooms, even the expressway leading to the Taj Mahal. Why did that happen? It happened because Tartarians built it. Tartarians don't make bathrooms. That's why, as you're going to notice in every single structure I go into, they don't make bathrooms. They had to add these bathrooms 500 years later. And when they did add the bathrooms, look at it. The bathrooms are hands down the worst goddamn part of the structure. Do you understand now? The Taj Mahal is no longer the 7th wonder of the world. The Taj Mahal is now a very well-known Tartarian building, a Tartarian structure, carved out of marble using Tartarian technology, cymatics. Look at the top, domes, copper. Look at the top, look. I've never even been to the Taj Mahal, but I already know what those do. They draw in ether, just like every Tartarian structure. So, tell your history, your professor, tell whoever you want that I told them. The Taj Mahal has now been removed from the 7th wonder of the world. There's only 6. This cannot be the 7th wonder of the world if we built hundreds of thousands of these. This is cute. That's nice. It is. Very well balanced, as you can see. Look at that perfect structure that they, aligned with lasers in 1632. At some point, I need y'all to do some critical thinking.